Hi everyone, this is Ishika Kesarwani speaking, and I welcome you all to the Tech Podcast. Today we have Mukesh Kumar Rao with us. He's a cybersecurity analyst and a cybersecurity instructor at iNeuron.ai. We can start with your introduction. You can tell us about yourself, your achievements, and what's your contribution to the community.
Thank you, Ishika. This side Mukesh Kumar Rao. I'm currently working in this industry in cybersecurity last 4 years, and I have passionate in the giving trainings to guide new people's new generation what they can learn, and what are the problems I have faced while learning the cybersecurity. So that thing I can resolve at that level, because at the time of R there is no specialization courses or certification was not that much in the boom. Even nowadays we have bug bounty and cloud platform is there for the cloud security. So these are the things motivate me to do and give more back to the community. So I connected with various communities giving cyber security trainings in last 4 years, associated with non-profit organizations and as well as in some government officials, to help them in solving some cases, and providing trainings. Of course it is a main part because that is a technical things we know better than the persons who are from non-technical background, and they don't know about anything what can be happen on online or in terms of their user data and privacy. So that's the long journey I'm now going on. So that is all from my side. Yeah.
So, like, what really got your attention towards the communities, and like, how has this helped you out?
I connected with various communities we have in security as well as in cloud part. Currently I'm associated in Azure Dev also in last 6 months, as a Azure DevOps lead. So here what we get it, personally, that there is a no age barrier is the first thing. Second, person who is in first year of their bachelor degrees, or somebody who is already working in an industry 15 years, they can both communicate with each other. We have a good networking. We can share our experience and what are the mistakes we have done. So the new generation and new people, you want to come and learn new technologies or cloud and different cloud platforms of security, so they can learn from our mistakes and our guidance. So that will be put together we have, and we can meet up in some physical meetings. Like last 2 years we are having the COVID situation, so we cannot able to meet. But nowadays peoples are gathering, so there we share knowledge. That is main thing everybody does right now, because we are tech savvy, internet dependent people. So learning is most appropriate, and IT is the one area where we are getting lots of jobs, not in India also, as well as in all over the world. So due to community, they will bring you the knowledge than the networking part, and as well as people can communicate with their like-minded peoples, talk each other, share their views, point of views. That things maybe lack into the college level, because in college we have a restriction that we just have to read the same syllabus or subject in a semester wise. So that thing we don't have to learn in the community, because that our nature of peoples are working here. So why not we can check out what they are doing right now, what will be my career perspective, what are the things we need to build. So that exchange will help us more into the community groups. Yeah.
Yeah, genuinely, I even feel that, community is not just about, learning, it's all about also about giving. And physical meetups is probably one of the best thing that can, one can go up for too, because you'll actually be meeting all the people who actually work on that domain, and they can share their experiences, and the best way to learn something is by sharing each other's experiences. I'll definitely agree to that. So I see that you're also a easy lead. So,
Mm.
how did you get to know about it, and like what are the opportunities that you got through it?
I am working in Azure last 2 years in the Azure cloud platform. So I was searching what are the groups and events is going on. So from Google, I got referral link about Azure DevOps, that this is our community in India. They are grabbing more people to promote Azure and Microsoft products to give their products informations what they are, how to they use. So I apply for the uh, Azure DevOps chapter lead as a position because I have some experience. So why not we can share with the others peoples and also learn from there also, because my specialty and expertise in cybersecurity and infrastructure part, but I am not good at development side and DevOps side. So some people who are already working in the group, they can share me so we can exchange some projects ideas and solve some community problems. So that will be an exciting feature. I got it. So that's why I joined with this community. And learning is a one part. Apart from that, I got lots of new members. And even my local area, that I know that these are the people are having good knowledge. So why not we can promote and share. And even we have done some projects also in Azure DevOps area and Docker and Kubernetes part. Apart from that, they are also providing us certifications for the completing, because we have specialized certifications are available. It's up to the your knowledge perspective. We can go with fundamentals to a specialization on security, networking, DevOps part is there, and also they are providing some Azure credits so that we can do practicals on a large scale, because as a Azure free credit we get a limited access of resources. So sometimes when we go little bit in advanced, but like we talk about machine learning project or AI project on Azure and IoT is there, so that thing is not available in free credit. So with the help of this community, we are getting some more extra credit that will help us to do practical things and learn skills, and also sharing with the known peoples. So that will help us to learn things very fastly in less time. So that's the benefit we got from this chapter one. Yeah,
Yeah, that's really good. Like these credits are quite expensive if I'm not wrong, and you're
yeah,
getting it
that is
for
nice.
like free. That's a really good point.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
up to like
so like
uh, $1,000 then we are getting as Azure credit for 1 year of subscription. So that is very quite. Even we can start a small business even with that part also. So that is
yeah.
quite good. We are good. Yeah.
Yes, yes, indeed. So, you were talking about some certifications and some credits for using these services. So, from being a student's point of view, like, is there any specific certification that you would like to suggest in terms of DevOps or cybersecurity or cloud?
Yeah, definitely. Like officially, Microsoft is in organizing every month some events online, and there they are also sharing the three fundamental certificate vouchers like Azure Fundamental, AZ 900 is there, Data Engineer AI. So that is the fundamental, you can get it. You just have to attend the 2 day event and just provide a last feedback form. So after that, you will get a certificate voucher on your mail. Apart from that, the other that you need to give as a different role. If we talk about DevOps, so we have Azure Fundamental, Data Engineer, and then you can go with the DevOps specialized certificates, or you can do practice on Docker and Kubernetes, so that you can get a specialization in that DevOps job area. If we talk about infrastructure, so we go with the Azure 900 fundamental, then Azure 104 for the administration architect, that is admin infra part we are covering. Then you can go from there as a security specialist, or in a DevOps part, or in a networking specialist also. So these are the different areas Microsoft have properly given on their official sites, that how you can go. And the important part is that everything is very documented, available on Microsoft blogs, that how you can prepare. which certification you need to learn, how much time you need to do, as well as they are also providing the practice questions on their sites so that you can get a little idea what kind of questions, scenarios will be asked, because the motive of the Microsoft is more onto the practical skills at the time of a certification exam. So they design according to that, and these are the certificates you can grab as a beginner level to move on. Later you can go with a specialization area as per your interest and as per your skills you learn in the time of learning.
Okay. So like you were talking about some training, right, from
Yeah.
Microsoft. So even those trainings are for free.
Yes, the trainings are also free and anyone can join. There is no restriction of any background education part, nothing. It's just for awareness, because that are the fundamental things like how the Azure services are working in different part, like AI level, data engineer level, fundamental development part, and command line interface. So even IoT is also included. So they are providing the fundamental vouchers if you attend 2 days event, and every month that is going on. So I can provide the
So
link later that you can join
yeah,
there
we
also.
can
It's a free of
put
cost.
that in the description. Yeah.
Yes.
Again, so like there's no like eligibility criteria for this. You can apply for this as many times you want to. Okay, that
Yeah,
is really
as
nice
well.
for being a
And
student at least.
also one profit is also there, that is in different languages they are giving. Like if we are from
Mm-hmm.
India, so we are getting in English, and if you are from French, we will get the languages of French event also.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go with your native language also to attend the event. That is good thing they are doing.
Okay, so like if we clear these three certifications, again from a student's point of view, what are the like job opportunities that we can get, like specifically domain wise?
If you go with the domain wise, right now, the booming career into the IT field is like data science, machine learning. Uh, then we have AI, ML is there. In there you can go. IoT is also coming. Cloud security is also one part. So as a particular completing this fundamental point certificates, so you can move on as per your interest. Like some students are more interested in developing part, like they know Python language or JSON, so they can go in the Azure development area in the DevOps part. Somebody is more interested in handling the virtual machines, managing the firewalls or VPNs, so they can go to Azure administrator. Like you can go with the AZ 104. There they will teach about the Active Directories, how to manage groups and users. So that thing we can go. If anybody is interested in security part, so they can go with fundamental, then in the administration, and then Azure security specialist. That is AZ 500 certificate, in which we learn about you know uh, security services of Azure's, like identity access management. PAN is there, like how to identify the firewalls, what are the rules and regulations we have to put on Azure to monitor and logs analysis. So according to that, they can build their career step by step. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I wanted to ask you one more question. So like, what's really the difference in between cloud, security, and DevOps? And like,
Yeah.
is there any correlation in
Mhm.
between? And can we like match up these streams and look up for some specific job in this?
Yeah, definitely. Like, see, DevOps is a part of software lifecycle management where we are developing some tools or applications, and it is in a continuous infinity cycle. Like some version is updated, that will be launched, but in the background, updation and patches is going on. And in the cloud security, we are monitoring the organization whole security part. What are the resources they are utilizing, how they are managing, any kind of attack is happens, how we can manage that thing. Now, if we combine both things, so there is a one new job career right now booming, that is we call as DevSecOps. That is development, security, and operation. So in that we combining both these streams and getting a one good profile. So that is also high paying job right now in IT sector and in Azure platform. So there we have good knowledge of development as well as security. So you can go and grab career in DevSecOps also, in which you can learn different tools. Not only the DevOps, like we have GitLab is there, Jira is there, Jenkins, Selenium. So these are the tools we use in DevOps part. In security, we are learning on testing purpose, like Bob Suit is there. Then we can go J meter is there. Okay, Nessus tool is there to find vulnerabilities. When we combine both the tools and combination, so the continuous cycle will help, and that become a career part of DevSecOps. So in DevSecOps, you can get more opportunities, and you can utilize your both skills. Like some students are more interested to learn more things. They are not restricted with one technology. So that will help us to go more into the DevSecOps platform.
Okay, so like I do know that cloud is in the move right now, and like everything is shifting to cloud and security. Like with cloud, we also need security. So, like according to you, how's the future in this field?
Security is one thing that everybody needs right now. Not only in the IT sector, if we talk about in banking sector, finance, automobile industry, aviation, space, research part, everywhere we require security. The reason behind is that if we are interacting with online platform that we call as internet, and where the internet is included, so of course the risk is also included, because we are sharing files through emails, we are doing meetings on Zoom calls, Teams. So there is a chance of leak or breach. Some information can be breach. So that's the reason we require security at certain point. Very common thing we can take as an example. If you are from non-technical background, let's suppose we are doing business or some trading side of part, there. So still there also we need to update our daily work tasks to the higher officials through mail. So mail is a very common medium, and everybody is nowadays is using. Not even a single person, I think so, who is not on the internet, they cannot survive without mail. Because even if you are not using any corporate mail, at least we have Gmail IDs there. That is free of cost. Everybody is use. So Gmail is also one of the uh, highest possible area through which we can compromise. Like we can perform phishing attacks, we can send some malicious file that if a person download, so their system compromise, and through that hacker can grab informations. So security, it is like never ending part till the IT there. And even in Web3 technology, we are coming where we are working on virtual reality and augmented reality. So that is also integrated with blockchain, and the blockchain is also part of security, where building new type of applications, so that can be more vulnerable, but we can secure that more accurately. So security is one area where you get lots of job opportunities. Not only in the pen testing part, we have auditing, we have governance, we have cyber law, IT regulations are there, compliances we have to follow. Then new technologies like threat intelligence is there, threat hunting. So these are the things is available on Azure Cloud also. So that will help you to move your future. And of course, it is a never-ending learning. So the one technology you learn, later something new will come in IT sector. So that's the part.
Yeah, there's something coming up every day. There's always a new technology. Yeah. So like you have come to a very long way now. So are there any tips for the listeners from your view, like what you have learned, your mistakes, and how's your journey been till now?
Like there is lots of things I have experienced in the last 5 years in my college time, like learning at the time of getting something new. I just thought like I can create a make a career in this part also. When I learned Python, so I thought that I can become a Python developer also. Later on, we thought like if we got learning cloud, so why not we go with the cloud part? So it's a confusing for a beginners. Like they learn something new, they can get something show in the YouTube, so they'll become like hype. It is hype in their mindset that this is a good thing. Why not we can go? But at the time of learning that technology, they will just demotivate. because they don't have the proper guidance, they don't have the proper resources. Even internet is a very big resource for everything, and lots of things is available as a free of cost. But one thing I just said, that you can take one technology, start investing time to learn that thing step by step, learn what are the pros and cons is there, why this technology comes. We have to understand behind problem. Let's suppose, taking example of virtualization. So virtualization is a back-end part for the cloud technology. So when we jump into the cloud technology, we will teach like what is actually the virtualization. Then we move to cloud. So the same way, if you are learning any programming language or any tools, you just identify that what is the background work. So if you learn the solve, that is what we solve. Solution is there, so we can understand technology more better, and then we got more interest to move on further. So that will be my tip, that you know learn the reason why this technology has come into the existence. So what kind of problem they are solving. So that will help you to get a placement in the product based companies as well as service based companies with a good higher package, because they will teach you the basic core fundamentals. So that will be the my side, you know, part. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Like even me, I usually face a lot of issues. There's so much going on, and then I'm always like, really need to try this and that, and then somehow I end up nowhere. So maybe, looking up for
Yeah.
the background and getting to know more about the technology before getting into it is can be the best way to get started with
Mhm.
it. So on that note, maybe we can just wrap up the session. Thank you so much, sir, for taking out your time. It was definitely a very insightful session. And I'm pretty sure that the listeners were able to learn something from this. And thank you so much. And stay tuned because we're going to come up with many more videos. Thank you.